What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. You guys know there are thousands of free-to-play games on Steam. Some of them are pretty good, some of them are really bad. But in today's video, we're gonna check out 10 of the best free-to-play titles with overwhelmingly positive reviews. So according to the Steam users, these are some of the best and most well-received titles available right now. And you can play all these games for absolutely free as well. So all the games that I'm gonna mention in this video are purely based on the Steam user reviews. And I'm only going to include the game that have at least like 1000 reviews, and most of them has to be overwhelmingly positive. So they are all pretty well established titles, and also most of these titles can actually run on pretty low end systems as well. That is also a great addition. Anyway guys, we got a lot to cover in today's video, so sit back, relax, and let's get right into it. Alright guys, starting today's list with a game called Looker. It's a free-to-play, more of a puzzle/exploration type of a game where you play as a character who suddenly appear in this mysterious island that filled with challenging puzzles and also tons of pretty cool location to explore as well. It's a single-player title that is very relaxing and fun to play at the same time, and the game is filled with total of 55 creative unique challenges for you to solve and take part in, and it will take you about 2 hours to complete the whole game, which is honestly not that much. So if you're in for a relaxing and challenging puzzle experience, I absolutely recommend you guys to check this game out. Right now the game is having close to like 12,000 reviews, and of course they are overwhelmingly positive reviews. System requirements are honestly not that heavy. You can even play this game with integrated graphics. Next up, we got a pretty cool looking indie developed title called Vector. This is a game that I honestly never heard before, but seems like it's a really fun and fast paced game to play. So it's basically a free to play, more of a fast paced racing/shooting type of a game where your ultimate objective is to survive by dodging the obstacle and the different enemies that you fight along the way, and ultimately try to reach your mothership by surviving as much as you can. It's primarily a single player game, but you can definitely challenge your friends by reaching high scores in the leaderboard, and I did play the game for a bit and I had a super fun time with it. It's a very fast-paced game, but definitely challenging in certain areas, and the game also had a very fire soundtrack as well. Right now the game is having close to like 2,900 reviews on Steam, and also guys, this is a game that you can run on any type of potato PC or laptop, so absolutely you don't have to worry about the system requirements. Just go ahead and download and enjoy the game. Next up, we got a really cool looking 2D action game called the Expendables, which remind me of the good old classic Contra games that I used to play a lot back in the day as a kid. It's a pretty old game right now, initial release way back in 2014, but even to this date, it's one of the most well-reviewed free-to-play titles available right now on Steam, and it's just a pure chaos, full of action, really challenging and fun 2D game, and I absolutely love this classic looking pixelated graphic style. And if you are an old gamer like myself, you're absolutely gonna love this game. And right now the game is having close to like 18,000 reviews on Steam, and 97% of them are positive reviews, which is absolutely incredible. It's a very simple game, not that demanding. You can even run this game with a very old system, so absolutely no need to worry about the system requirements. Moving on, we got another very unique free-to-play game, and that is called Frostrunner. It's a free-to-play first-person platformer/parkour type of a game where you have to rapidly complete platforming challenges before the time run out. It's a very fast-paced game and specifically designed to challenge yourself in speedruns, and your ultimate goal is to complete all 36 different challenges as quickly as possible to go higher in the leaderboard. It's a relatively easy experience at first, but pretty hard to master, especially the fast-paced movement, because you have to do a lot of running, jumping, and sliding. Really cool single play game, right now having more than 3,200 plus reviews on Steam, and the system requirements are also pretty low specs friendly. You can even play this game with Intel HD graphics without any issues. Moving on, at number 6, we got a pretty cool looking casual adventure game called Island Saver. It's a really fun adventure game where you have to save a bunch of islands from the hazardous plastic waste that washed up and lying around them. All you gotta do is use your trusty trash blaster and sort them out and just clean out the place. It's a pretty cool looking cartoonish game and is completely a single player experience, and I would say this game is ideal for kids. Nevertheless, right now game is having more than 2,800 plus reviews, and whopping 95% of them are positive reviews, which is incredible. And you can absolutely run this game even with a very low end system. All you need is a dual core CPU, 4 gigs of RAM, and some integrated graphics to play this game. Alright guys, before moving on to the top 5 spot, if you enjoyed the video so far, please go ahead and drop a like on it and also subscribe. And if this video is able to reach 100 likes, I'll be making the part 2 of this video, so definitely stay tuned for that as well. Anyway, let's get into the number 5 spot. Alright, next up at number 5%, we got a very simple game, but it's something I really enjoyed earlier this year, and that game is called Handshakes. It's a very simple free-to-play casual game, and all you gotta do is beat all the hurdles and find a way to shake both hands. Even though it seems like a very simple puzzle game, the later levels are pretty challenging, and also another great feature that I really like about this game is you can play this game co-op on split screen with another person, or you can just play single player. The choice is yours. So if you're just looking for a simple casual game to just kill some time, this is the game definitely you should try out. And right now the game is having more than 1400 plus reviews, and 99% of them are positive reviews. And this is also another game that you can run on a low-end system. You absolutely don't have to worry about the system requirements. Next up, we got another puzzle game, but it's something that I haven't heard before, and this game is called Gravitas. So it's a free-to-play first-person puzzle platformer game where the game transports you to a gallery of refined gravity. So most of the puzzles and the challenges that the game represent heavily focus on manipulating gravity and the physics in order to find the perfect solution. Most of the puzzles in this game are relatively easy, but it's definitely gonna take some time to get used to the gameplay mechanics. It's a pretty cool single-player puzzle game, right now having more than 6100 plus reviews, and 98% of them are positive reviews. And just like most of the other games, this game can also run on a potato system because the minimum system requirements are pretty low specs friendly. Alright, next up at number 3%, we got a really cool zombie survival game called Deathly Stillness. And I remember playing this game way back in 2021. Right after the release, the game got so much popular and so much hype around it, mainly because the game was developed by a single developer in just 17 days, which was utterly impressive. And other than that, the game has a really solid gunplay and a very next-gen like graphics, and still looks so impressive even in 2023. It's a very simple game. There is no storyline or plot or anything like that. There are a couple of maps in the game at launch, and you simply jump in with a weapon and just kill out all the zombies. But with some recent update, they added a bunch of things into the game, like a new map and first person mode, and also a bunch of anime cosmetic items, which I'm not a big fan of. Nevertheless, the game is right now having close to like 18,000 reviews on Steam, and about 95% of them are positive, which is absolutely incredible. And as the minimum system requirements, the game need to have some type of a decent system with a dedicated graphics card, but it's very less demanding in 2023. Alright, next up at number 2, we got a game called Bloody Hell. It's a free-to-play, more of a pixelated 2D style casual game where you play as an angel who in a bullet hell mission to kill Satan. It's a pretty short and sweet game, but it still takes you about 3 hours to complete the main story. And in this game, your character has a bunch of abilities like dash, double dash, and grapple. And the map is also pretty large. You have decent amount of exploration to do with a lot of hidden paths, and seems like the game is a very well-made single-player package. Right now, the game is having more than 2,200 plus reviews on Steam, and about 98% of them are positive. System requirements are also pretty acceptable in 2023. Alright, moving on at number 1%, we got probably one of my favorite games from today's list, and that is called Snake Force. So it's a really fun free-to-play top-down style shooter game which is definitely inspired by the classic game Snake. The basic concept is very similar to Snake, but the gameplay is different and a lot more innovative. In this game, your objective is very simple. All you gotta do is rescue all the bros and fight alongside with them, and basically increase the total number of your squad members. It's a pretty short game, currently include total of 5 levels, including a secret mode, and another great single player game to play when you have a free time. Right now the game is having more than 4,700 plus reviews on Steam, and about 97% of them are positive reviews. System requirements are honestly not that heavy, but it seems like you need to have a dedicated graphics card to play this game. Well, there you have it guys, 10 of the best free-to-play titles with overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, and I hope you guys find at least a couple of them interesting, and let me know down below what is your favorite game from today's list. Anyway guys, I'll be definitely plan to make a second part for this video if this video reach 100 likes, so if you enjoy the video so far, please go ahead and drop a like on it, and also subscribe because we cover tons of free-to-play games on this channel. I'll catch you guys soon in my next video. Stay safe.